I'm gonna break the internet now.
Yes,
I'm gonna break
just
the
a
South
moment.
African internet now. Yeah, this is it. I told you beforehand. I'm gonna break the internet with one of my facts in South Africa, and this is. I mean, it's gonna hurt, Ryan. It's gonna hurt you deep on the inside, as it hurt me when I discovered this. So, the tradition of braaiing.
Oh.
Yeah, and in fact, the word braai
Ooh, this is gonna be
has
controversial.
originated with Dutch settlers in the Midwest of the United States.
Oh, this is controversial.
Yeah. As
Midwest,
I say,
eh?
yeah, the Midwest.
Midwest.
So I mean, Dutch settlers. There's still to this day the Midwest of the United States is still quite Dutch. There's the Pennsylvania Dutch,
Yes,
for
yes,
instance.
yes.
So Dutch people did in fact, Dutch Puritans
there.
did in fact move out there, and the word braai comes from
Is it
an
place
original-
like Oklahoma, Midwest, or is that
Yeah.
too
No, I think it is. Yeah,
Places
but
like
it's
that.
originated. Obviously, the word braai comes from the Dutch word braden, which means to roast. But the word braai and the act of braaiing was first heard of. Its etymology first originates in the with Dutch settlers in the Midwest of the United States, not in fact in South Africa.
Not a fuck, bro. I'm gonna have to say no. That is a lie. That it did originate here in the merry southern.
Do you want to take us through your thinking?
Just because, otherwise, it's just we've claimed it, man.
Otherwise, everything you know is wrong.
Yes.
Like that's
Shatters my
Yeah.
bubble.
yeah.
Yeah.
It just yeah. No, as I say, this is gonna break the internet.
I'm gonna say no. It's a South African thing. Barbecue, sure, whatever. Barbecue.
But barbecue
dry.
comes from a totally different tradition. It comes from a Central African tradition.
Seriously.
Yeah, so I mean, it's kind of yeah.
But I'm just saying, braaiing is not Midwest Dutch settlers.
because
no.
barbecuing, I mean, traditionally, the way that they talk about like a barbecue tradition is you're not cooking on direct heat, so you're making like an indirect heat and an indirect like, yeah. I mean, it's got something to do with they use those big smokers and those big kind of smoke cookers, and so they build the fires and then use just the coals kind of loaded to warm, almost like a Weber braai type thing, whereas like braai is like directly on the fire. And that word barbecue has kind of been manipulated, I suppose, in America, and it's come to take over, and it now means putting their burger patties on a fire, just the same as we call a braai. But actually they should be using the word braai because it's their word.
Look, I know the Amish have a version of the jaffle. If they make have you had a jaffle like?
Yeah, it's where they take that thing and they put it in the little cooker and then
Yeah. So I
take
had
the
some-
bread. Sorry, let's explain what that thing. And
No,
put
they
it in
might
the
like
cooker.
a
Yeah.
toasted mince sandwich.
Yeah,
but
and then
they
you put it in
moor
this,
it
like- yeah.
and they clamp it.
It's like a closing sealing clamp, and then
cast
that heats
iron
it. Yeah,
thing.
they heat it right up over the fire. Yeah.
toasted jaffle. So the Amish have quite an elaborate jaffle, and they'll do it next to the bonfire. They'll just shove their cast iron vibe. Seriously,
Well, that's
meat
yeah. So
pies.
that concept, there,
Yeah.
that concept is called braden in the roasting, and that's where the word braai comes from, and they're the ones that first coined the term braai. It became a kind of like a twisted offspin of that word braden.
No, that's a lie.
It's entirely a lie.
Thank God. Oh, thank God.
Oh, really? Yeah. I thought I'd take you on a mystical journey there. I thought I would get you to doubt everything that you believed in, but you're too strong, Ryan. I should have known.
My
You
faith
believe,
is strong.
yeah. You believe all sorts of crazy stuff. Like, so it's nice that you stuck with it, that you believe in South Africans on that level. I nearly made the same outrageous lie about something else. I thought, like, let's go with Bobotie. Let's make up like Bobotie or something and say it comes from somewhere else. That maybe but I always believe if you're going to lie, you got to go big. You go big or go home. Sometimes go big and go home. Yeah.
No,
Seems
good
like
one.
that's the case this time.
Thank goodness they're braaiing. It stays within.
It does.
stays
It does,
here.
in fact, though, come from the Dutch word braden, the word braai. Yeah.
Okay, braden, which means to roast.
Well, yeah, to roast. Yeah.
Okay, braden. No, sweet.